Welcome to my Centgraph's Lorethrough of the first Pillars of Eternity game. The game takes place in the world of Eora, which will also be the setting of Obsidian's as yet unreleased game, Avowed. If you're unfamiliar, a Lorethrough is a playthrough of the game with a heavy focus on exploring not just the game itself, but the larger world around the game. While I will be playing the main quest of the game through to the end, I will also be speaking with everyone I can and completing all the side quests I receive. In addition, I'll be reading all the in-game books I come across. As I do all this, I'll also be talking through them to summarize, philosophize, predict, and more fully comprehend how all these texts and characters comment on the world of Eora. The Lorethrough will be as exhaustive as I can manage, meaning I'll be spoiling a lot. There will be paths that aren't available to me that I will be unable to comment on, but for the most part there will be very little I won't see and speak about. And while I have read the Collector's Guide and Almanac that comes with the game, I don't consider myself anything of an expert, and look forward to hearing from you in comments or through email at sentencesparagraphs@gmail.com. I'm recording this prologue after I've completed recording the Lorethrough because I want to make viewers aware of a few things. 1. Aside from a love of the game and its world, one of the reasons I started this was to improve my understanding of video editing. Therefore, as I go through the Lorethrough and figure things out, I think the quality improves. If you watch the first episode and can't deal with the background noise and mouse clicks, try moving ahead to episode 27, where I finally figure out how to keep things a little quieter. If you end up watching at that point and get to the end, maybe the early episodes will be a little more palatable after that. 2. As I stated earlier, this Lorethrough will be exhaustive and fairly slow. If you're interested in seeing a playthrough focused solely on the critical path, check out Gingerino42's channel where he has a 17-episode series doing exactly that. And while you're at it, check out his podcast too, World of Eora. He delves into the lore through focused episodes and at the moment has over 70 episodes. You can find it on any podcast platform, I think. And 3. For those preparing for Obsidian's upcoming release, Avowed, welcome! Avowed will be a first-person adventure through the Living Lands, an area of Eora. While I don't know yet what the timeline of that game will be, I know it at least takes place in the same world as Pillars of Eternity, and having knowledge of the world will hopefully deepen our appreciation of that game as well. If you're excited for Avowed but don't really like CRPGs or computer role-playing games, it might be worthwhile for you to watch this Lorethrough somewhat passively. While there are plenty of combat encounters that might be a little jarring if you're not watching the video, the reading and discussion will be perfectly fine to simply listen to without video. And if you're interested in Avowed, check out the podcast Avowedcast. They're a bunch of people excited for Avowed and regularly get together to talk about predictions for that game and how it might relate to Pillars of Eternity. I've been invited to join them actually, though as of this recording I haven't yet. So I really hope you enjoy what follows. If you do, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and like the videos and even comment if you feel so inclined. I look forward to exploring Eora with you.